All right, it's time for Bo Knows. And this may be the most painful analogy I ever had to use as a Mets fan. The Mets have one of the highest payrolls in baseball, and yet somehow they still manage to disappoint me on a regular basis, especially this year. Why? Because money alone does not build winners. Allocation does. You can have all the payroll in the world, but if you allocate it poorly, bad contracts, wrong priorities, no flexibility, you lose. Anyway, sound familiar? Same thing happens in personal finance. High income alone means nothing if the system behind it is broken. The teams that win the World Series consistently, think the Dodgers, think dynasty franchises like the Braves, aren't always the ones with the biggest payroll. They're the ones who allocate smartest. Right player, right role, right time, no wasted dollars. And that's what great franchises understand. Winning is not about spending the most. It's about deploying resources in a way that maximizes long-term outcomes while preserving flexibility. That should sound familiar because that is exactly what building wealth requires. So here's your Bo Knows rule for today. I call it the Mets test. Before you make your next financial decision, ask yourself, am I just spending the payroll or am I actually building a championship team? Because high income without a capital allocation framework is just a big payroll with bad management. And nobody wants to be a financial version of a team that spends like a champion and performs like it missed spring training. So, if you take nothing from this episode today, take this. 6 words: asset, liability, income, expense, cash flow. Not just the definitions, a system. Your balance sheet tells you where you stand. Your cash flow tells you what you have to work with. Your capital allocation decisions determine whether any of it compounds into lasting wealth. All 3 have to work together. 3 questions to sit with after this episode. 1. Do you know your real net worth right now? Not a guess. The real number. 2. Do you know your monthly cash flow? Not your income. Your actual surplus. 3. Do you have a framework for where the surplus goes next? Or is it just happening? If you're earning real money but still feel like your financial life is more scattered than it should be, that is exactly the conversations we have with new clients. And it usually starts with just getting clear on these 3 things together: balance sheet, cash flow, capital allocation. 1 coordinated game plan. At Julius Wealth Advisors, everything we do is grounded in 3 things: integrity, knowledge, passion. Because wealth isn't built by what you earn in one great year. It's built by the decisions you make consistently over time. Until next time, be smart, be intentional, and keep building your wealth by choice, not chance. I'm Jason Blumstein, and this is the Big Bo Show.